One of the chicks saw Georgie's night and was like, oh, by the way, tell Florian, thank you for walking me home that night.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, please, Jasmine. It's not like Florian banged a girl in the bathroom at Planet Fitness or anything like that. No reason to overreact.
Do you know that God is listening to what you're saying, to what you're thinking? The same energy you give, it comes to you in major proportions.
Now, does anyone else find it odd that it seems like no one has thought about the fact that Georgie is at that same bar alone? Why is he there without his wife? Which maybe I'm thinking too deeply into it, but Florian is the reason why Georgie's able to live this sugar baby lifestyle with Darcy in the first place, because if Florian didn't make Georgie his best man, they would have never gotten back together. Stacy tells the audience that she isn't sleeping with her husband Florian tonight because she doesn't trust him, so she sleeps with her sister Darcy because the network got Darcy her own room.
Good morning, bright and shine. Oh, you're so cute. Come here, mommy and daddy.
You guys, Julia's such a weirdo for this, calling Rob and Sophie mommy and daddy. It's so cringe. I don't know if this is a throwback to the Russian corn days, but maybe instead of involving herself in everyone else's segment, she should focus on fixing her own relationship with Brandon. Julia slept in the same room as Rob and Sophie last night, which is wildly inappropriate. I'd imagine any of us would be upset if our partner went out with other cast members without us, then slept in another couple's room.
Oh, who smelt it, built it.
Julia has given Jasmine more action than Brandon this entire retreat. Fast forward, Stacy walks into her and Florian's room, demanding answers about the other night. So Florian calmly explains what happened from his point of view.
Everything. I want details and all.
You go to the bed, I go out with Darcy and Georgie, and basically like two girls come there and talk in general, you know. And that night, I left.
Florian goes on to say that he was walking in the same direction as the other girl because she lives at the same apartment complex as him and Stacy.
So you didn't leave with two girls, you left with the one.
I'm not left with no one, I just been walking with her.
So they walked home together, they got in the elevator, and they got off on different floors. Nothing happened, so he claims.
Sid, this is the story.
So you didn't take her back to her apartment? Like,
No, what
house?
No.
You know, wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
No, thank you, ma'am. No, I don't do that, thank you, ma'am.
Florian is way too touchy-feely with other women, and he's cheated on her in the past, so I understand why Stacy doesn't trust him. Even if Stacy had proof that Florian cheated, she would probably stay with Florian because she's in this constant relationship competition with her sister.
I know you like to help people, damsels in distress, but where are you when I need your help? Well, sick and recovering? I'm supposed to believe this story?
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable that Stacy feels like Florian doesn't make her a priority, given during the time he was out at this bar with Georgie, Darcy, and these women drinking, Stacy was at home recovering from a surgery. I'm curious what kind of surgery she had because, you know, they're 96% plastic and 4% human. Anyway, Stacy says that she wants to feel like the damsel in distress, and Florian is Prince Charming taking care of her. But how can that happen when Florian's prioritizing taking care of other women over her?
How would you feel if I stayed out late after hours and walked some guy home, and wouldn't you think the worst?
Okay, I understand.
Now you understand.
Wow, Stacy, role reversal, Jedi mind trick. Imagine if Stacy walked with a drunk dude back to their apartment building. Not only would that be wildly inappropriate, but that's like a true crime scene waiting to happen. Hopefully this registers for Florian because from what I've seen, I don't think many other women would support his sugar baby lifestyle.
I'm not making up nothing.
Okay, well then when I ask you about these kinds of things, stop getting aggressive and flipping it on me.
Florian goes on to blame him getting aggressive with Stacy on their cultural differences, which is a load of bullshit. Stacy reminds the audience that it's hard to trust Florian because he's cheated on her in the past. Then she tells Florian if he cheats on her again, and there's proof, then their relationship is over. Cutscene of Brandon packing his bags and complaining about how Julia filed for her parents' visas behind his back.
I'm done. I can't take her keeping things from me. And I'm just ready to go home.
Big yikers about Brandon and Julia for a number of reasons, one of which he got absolutely blindsided by his wife on this show. Look, I'm gonna say it, Julia was acting like Tulia because she told her husband that she cheated on him years ago in front of all the other cast members, and it was super embarrassing. Years ago when he visited her in Russia, they almost broke up and she was starting fights with him, pushing him away. He didn't understand why she was doing this. Yeah, it turns out that what he was unaware of is Julia was trying to get back together with with her ex. 1000% this is a conversation that Julia should have had in private with her husband. And to make matters worse, Julia claimed that she didn't cheat on her husband Brandon because she just kissed her ex, and then before she can finish what she was going to say, Brandon says that's cheating. Which obviously I agree with Brandon, it's cheating, but here's the problem. And a side boob grab and a pee-pee touch, I guess we'll never know what the and was that she was doing with this guy. Anyways, kissing another guy is obviously cheating. In fact, when reacting to this clip on Between the Sheets, Jasmine said, once you're a cheater, you're always going to be a cheater. Which, yeah, I would expect her to know that because she's the expert. Natalie said that she doesn't believe it was cheating because it was in another country, but hey, I wouldn't expect the woman who tried to profit off the LA fire victims to have a good moral compass. Jasmine also said, I think that Julia should have taken this to her grave because even if she did, that doesn't mean she's guilty. She should have shut the F up, period. Wow, people have a funny way of telling on themselves, huh? Because that's exactly what she did to Gino. Jasmine looked so smug saying this, but wait until someone fills out an ICE tip form. Her kids need her, so if you're a Jasmine fan, you should probably fill one of those out so that she can get home faster and take care of her kids. I don't know if we can label this as a conspiracy theory or not, but do you guys think Julia really only kissed her ex-boyfriend in Russia when she cheated on Brandon years ago and lied about it? Or do you think they did more than just kiss and she's still lying about it? Let me know what you think in the comments below, because rarely does the cheating end with just a kiss, and she was already comfortable lying to this dork for like 5 years. Oh, Brandon, don't sigh. Mom and Dad are just a phone call away, man. I got a lot of criticism for Mama's boy Brandon about how he's handling Julia wanting her parents to come visit them. First of all, they need to be more clear about the timeline, because are her parents that are separated planning on staying with them for a couple of months or the rest of their lives? Huge difference. If it's only a couple of months, he should accommodate them because they are his wife's parents. However, if Julia's plan is for Brandon to financially support her parents in the United States forever, then that's beyond unreasonable. Julia treated this retreat like a vacation. Meanwhile, he treated it like a pity party. Also, a huge pet peeve of mine is when people say things like, I'm gonna leave the resort, and don't leave. In episode 15, Brandon did just that, which, buddy, if you can't forgive her for cheating on you years ago, divorce her and start over. Don't be a drama queen about it.
Give me more information about who this person is.
Okay, his name is Matt.
Right.
He is my same age.
Does he work out at the gym?
Yes, he work out. That's where we met.
Have you been to his house?
No, I haven't.
You haven't been to his house?
No, I haven't.
Okay, technically here, Jasmine didn't lie to Gino because Matt has an apartment, not a house. Gino's insecure about money, which is why in episode 16, he complained about how he doesn't want to know how good looking and rich Jasmine's new man Matt is. And it's no mystery why Gino mentioned this, because in the past when Jasmine and him would argue, she would bring up how her ex Dane was better looking, richer than him, and better at sex. Given all the money Gino spent on Jasmine's cosmetic procedures and sugar baby lifestyle, he assumes Matt must have money as well, because that's something that Jasmine values. Jasmine has gained way more financially than Gino has in this relationship. Before going on the show, he was an engineer, which was a high-paid job in the United States of America. Meanwhile, Jasmine was a struggling teacher / SW living in Panama.
So where do you guys go, like after the gym? Where have you been going with him?
To the cafe that is in front of the gym. It's literally across the street.
Fast forward, look at how Gino has fallen in this relationship with Jasmine, going along with a false storyline for breadcrumbs from the network like a good boy. He's actually asking Matt to use a condom while he bangs his wife, and Matt's like, put the fries in the bag, bro. It's so pathetic. As we've already exposed in multiple videos, Jasmine and Gino were broken up way before going on The Last Resort Season 2. Gino caught Jasmine cheating with Matt from Planet Fitness and kicked her fake butt out of the house around 5 months before going on the show. The producers and fake therapists used this segment as an opportunity to spread sexual debauchery and undermine why people first began watching the show in the first place.
So are you attracted to this guy?
He's not ugly. He's good looking.
Do you guys remember when Jasmine told the audience that she isn't attracted to traditionally good-looking guys in one of the past seasons? Well, let's just add that to the lie count, because that aged terribly.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, because you're gonna see him if you let me eventually show you a picture of him. He's good looking. Am I attracted to him? But I see him as a friend. I'm not in love.
Usually when women cheat, they have an emotional connection to the person they're cheating with. I'm not sure if Jasmine knows what love is, given how she treats the people she claims to love, though.
Jesus, I hope you're not in love.
No, I'm not in love.
I've trusted you.
I want us to be together. I don't want to get divorced. I want us to grow older together. I want us to make things work, baby, please. I haven't cheated on you, and it hurts me that you're accusing me. All I did was to be honest to you.
Nah, it's actually psychotic how comfortable Jasmine is lying and putting on fake waterworks.
And it hurts me that you think that way, Gino, because I swear to God, I haven't lied. Like I promise. Like he's a friend.
Remember when Jasmine told us that God is always watching us when fans were pointing out that she should get deported from the United States due to marriage fraud?
Why would I get deported? Why you wish someone to get deported to begin with? Do you know that God is listening to what you're saying, to what you're thinking? The same energy you give, it comes to you in major proportions.
Us, Gino. It is us. We are the bond. We are the nucleus. And I hate to talk of people about that, but they are an accessory. They come and go. It's us. It's always going to be us.
You don't think you were going to build a bond with someone you're having sex with?
Ew, Malo Chica, the way she's talking about using people is just gross, but it doesn't surprise me in the least because it's her life story. Interesting how the other people are supposed to come and go, given present day Matt is in there and Gino's out of there. Hell, present day, Jasmine has an entire Instagram page dedicated to bullying Gino, which is beyond petty. I saw a video of her and Matt talking, and this dude seems so annoyed with her.
Question, are you single?
Only on the weekend.
And what happened with the other days?
Married.
Married? You want to say hi to your wife?
Como está?
So, where is your wife from?
South America.
South America?
Sometimes Central.
Satanita.
He has always wanted to be an actor, so I'm assuming Jasmine found her own Josh, except for, unlike Josh, this dude got trapped, which sucks. It's embarrassing to put this much time and energy into trashing your ex, especially when the producers of The Last Resort already helped you save face to the audience by omitting the true series of events that led to you getting pregnant by Matt in the first place. Jasmine told Gino that she has a bond with Matt, he is her friend, and she thinks that he's cool, which there's nothing cool about a dude that would bang another man's wife. Also, friends that have sex with each other are called friends with benefits, Jasmine. The more Jasmine talks about this, the more Gino looks like he wants to leave the earth. He actually has done a good job biding his tongue this entire time, given the real storyline. I wonder if there's any outtakes of him freaking out on Jasmine and revealing that she was banging Matt way before going to the resort. That would be really entertaining. I've actually noticed the majority of the dudes on this show are super femme, so it doesn't surprise me that fans assume that Gino's gay and a lot of the other cast members are gay too. Gino might be the new member of the little 90-day boy band they got going on. I'd like to request Who I Am Hates Who I've Been by Reliant K, by the way. It's one of my favorite songs, so if Kimberly or whoever the manager is could make that happen, that would be sick. My wet socks, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment below, subscribe. Let's be right.